Here it's Tennessee, so we're gonna get the best guys here. That's just every year. Every time we're out there, it's competition. Nobody has a spot, nobody's comfortable. We're all working to get better.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Tennessee wraps up a good day in the transfer portal, adding a commitment from Miami offensive tackle John Campbell Jr. 3 for 3 on the day. Started off with Dante Thornton earlier at 1 o'clock, wide receiver from Oregon. Excited about what he's going to do for this football program. And then Omar Norman-Lott, defensive lineman from Arizona State, also commits at 4 o'clock. Now we follow it up. We wrap up the day with John Campbell Jr. You can see there on the screen, 6'5", 320-pound offensive tackle from Miami. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. But as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Going to be live on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Way too early 2023 predictions. So should be a fun show. Hope you guys will come check that out. But let's talk about John Campbell. Again, 6'5", 320-pound offensive tackle from Miami. Coming out of high school, he was a 3-star prospect. He's from Orlando, Florida, and that's what made this recruiting win even bigger because he set a Final Four. You had Florida State in the mix. You had Florida in the mix. At one point, you had USC in the mix as well. Ended up not taking the visit to Southern Cal, but he did visit Florida State. He also visited Knoxville, and then he wrapped things up at Florida. And the question was, did Tennessee do enough before he traveled down to Gainesville for that visit? But Tennessee gets him in the boat, and I saw some speculation on the VolQuest message board. Nothing official, again, for the fans, by the fans, just internet rumors that this was one of those that's heavily NIL related. And we've talked about NIL, Inspire Sports Group, and there's a link in the description below where you can support Spire Sports Group. You can get involved in the NIL game. Sometimes it does come down to NIL. Not always. Sometimes it's playing time. Sometimes it's culture. Sometimes it's a relationship with a coach. Many different factors as far as why these kids enter the portal, why they end up where they're at, but sometimes it is NIL related. And again, was this NIL related? I don't know. I'm just going by the speculation, but I know for a fact that this coaching staff has shown a priority on offensive tackles. They've shown a priority on edge rushers and also the quarterback position. So was this an NIL deal? Did Tennessee win out against Florida State, against USC, against Florida in an NIL bidding war? What do you think about that? Are you upset that sometimes it comes down to a bidding war? But again, you're talking about an offensive tackle, John Campbell Jr., who played a lot of football. He started every game for Miami at left tackle this year. Every game. That's a lot of experience. Now, can John Campbell flip over and play right tackle? Because that's the question. Right, that's the question. We're trying to find somebody that can replace Darnell Wright, who is off to the NFL. Can John Campbell flip over to the right side? We've talked a lot about J.J. Crawford. We've talked a lot about Gerald Mincey. I think Mincey stays home on the left side. So we'll see how John Campbell plays out. But again, a guy with a lot of experience. Again, coming out of high school, three-star prospect, according to 247 Sports. He was a 4-star on Rivals. 2018 as a true freshman, played in 4 games, redshirt. Following year, saw action in 11 games, made 2 starts as a redshirt freshman. Then 2020, redshirt sophomore, saw action in 7 games, made 4 starts. 2021, did not see any game action. He was recovering from surgery on his leg. But then again, 2022, this past season, started off at left tackle in the win over Bethune-Cookman. This is right from his profile. He started every single game for Miami, every game. You can go to his PFF Pro Football Focus grades. I think that's something a lot of people like to do to kind of gauge who this guy is, what he brings to the table. This is from an article at GoVols 247. He finished the season this year with a grade of 73.5. He gave up 19 pressures in 453 pass blocking snaps. It says here 5 of those pressures resulted in sacks after he allowed only 1 in his first 4 years. Penalized 5 times. He only had a 52.6 run blocking grade. So again, is this a guy that's a little bit better in pass protection but needs to come along when it comes to run blocking? But I like, we talk a lot about Rodney Garner, how much we praise Rodney Garner for what he does for the defensive line. I think you got to praise Glenn Ellerbe and the development of that offensive line. And Darnell Wright, when he was off, said he was off to the NFL draft, some of the things that he said. I think we've got teachers across every position group. Now, you could question the secondary, you can question linebackers if you want, but I think overall, when push comes to shove, this Tennessee coaching staff is the best it's been in a long, long time, easily over 20 years. Easily. So can Glenn Ellerby get John Campbell Jr. on campus, get him developed, improve his run blocking? Big frame, 6'5", 320 pounds. You got to be happy with what this coaching staff has done via the transfer portal so far. They are upgrading this roster across the board. We talked about it in one of the earlier videos today. A lot of videos went out today. 4 videos went out, but that just shows you that Tennessee had a lot of success in the portal today. And they're upgrading. Most of the guys that went into the portal that are no longer a part of this football team, I don't think Tennessee's going to miss. And they're plugging bodies in key positions. Norman-Lott, John Campbell, Thornton, adding the kid from BYU at linebacker, adding the offensive tackle from Texas. Tennessee has filled out this roster, and we've still got a second wave coming. We've got a second wave coming after spring practice wraps up. You're going to see another wave of guys go into the portal. Tennessee's going to be able to pick and choose and kind of see what's out there. Do they need to add a linebacker after today? Juwan Mitchell went into the portal. What other positions do you guys think Tennessee needs to improve upon? Would you take another wide receiver? The kid from Cal looks like an absolute stud. Would you take another wide receiver via the portal? You guys know what to do. Hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. As always, smash that thumbs up on the way out the door and go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/TalkinVaults. Any and all support, greatly appreciated. As I say each and every video, thank you to all the members of the channel. You guys make it possible for me to do this. I mean, I could say that my job is to talk Tennessee athletics, Tennessee football, Tennessee recruiting because of you guys, because of the members of the channel. You make that possible. If you want to become part of that, hit the join button down below, as little as 99 cents a month. You can also support what we are trying to build here, and I would appreciate that. The video today on this one, going to be a little bit shorter. 4th video of the day. I said it earlier, probably not going to do the watch party for the national championship game. That's off. That's canceled. We'll make it up to you guys, but it's been a long, rough day. Been sick, trying to push through and get these videos out. So thank you guys for being understanding. Thank you for the support. That's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.